Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We are in episode 6 of Hunter's Moon, and I will let Papa jump in and give us a recap.
Okay, everybody. So when last we saw this intrepid group of miscreants and werewolves and former knights, they had just rescued the mage and got some revenge for Renan. Renan got some justice after so many years. Now they're going to be on their way to Vienna to rendezvous with the mages. So this is just after they met up with the old man and the granddaughter and reunited that family. So we'll let the group take it from there.
Okay. So, sorry about the barking, everyone. My dogs are on top as well.
Bark.
They responded to that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we have the signet ring of the Mages Guild company, whatever, to go with us. So this should give us entry into the Mages City. I don't know what it is. I've never been there. So can we take the Umbra? Papa.
Okay, so is anybody going to look at the map and actually see where this is located at?
Who has the map?
It's in my bag.
Ah.
So, yeah,
I'm not shoving my hands in your bag. Sorry.
Really, Righteous? I mean, I suppose. Okay.
Just saying, I'm not going to shove my hands in people's bags. That's
Oh.
not what I do.
Well, just wash them first.
So I pulled the map out and folded it out for everybody and laid on like the trunk of a fallen tree.
Okay, so when you actually take a look at the map, you notice that there's going to be certain areas that you're not going to be able to traverse through the Umbra.
Okay.
The Umbra's pretty useful for, linear, straight line travel, but as far as crossing mountain ranges and things of that nature, not so much. You got to actually hike around, find other locations, and walk through.
Okay. So it looks like we can probably take the Umbra to this point, and I'm pointing on the map. But from there, we gotta do its human style.
Ew.
Gross.
Sorry, Henry.
Sounds interesting.
I'm used to it. It's fine.
All right, so are you guys going to stock up on supplies and everything before you head out?
I mean, we haven't really been gone long.
Have we
stocked up
really
if we
even
left.
used much of our supplies?
We gave a lot of our food to the girl.
Oh, that's
and Puka.
yeah.
But are we still in the fucked up village, or did we make it back to the we went back to the regular one?
Yeah, you guys went back to the regular village.
So we probably should stock up on some food and rations.
And I'm gonna check in on Batty real quick
before we leave. Okay. So go ahead, Papa.
Provisioning, not that big of an issue. Literally, you can go to any of the food stores and take as much as you want or need. They've already been given notice that you can pretty much come and go as you please. Mr. Pisses is in his pants. Like literally, whenever he sees any of the group, he conveniently walks the other way.
I was like, who?
Little bitch.
I was like, and then you told where like he walks the other way, and I'm like, oh, okay.
We should follow him. Just
Yeah, little bitch boy. Yeah, that was
The
fun.
shit kid I wanted to put in a timeout.
Yeah, that one.
Gotcha.
So when Renan, when you get to where Batty's been staying, you would swear that you had never left because they were still having the same
They're
argument.
still arguing. Excellent. So she's fine.
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. She's her cantankerous self, and she's pretty much met her cantankerous match.
Okay.
Definitely gonna have to find a new place to live when I get back.
It's bad enough with Batty being herself by herself.
Yeah.
Now there's the crazy old guy
Batty in stereo.
Yeah.
with the white hair coming out of his ears.
Oh wow.
But yeah, no, Batty's fine. Everything's good there. So as far as provisioning, making sure everything's good, you guys are ready to roll in
All right, cool. So
short time.
we stock up and all that. And, Sarantius, are you actually going to use your meat cleaver the whole time? Your new weapon?
Well, I don't know because I gotta know what the stats are.
I'll get them to you.
Okay.
They're pretty much the same stats as an axe. So
Yeah, I'll just want to make sure if they're more than my broadsword or not.
Big, heavy, skull crushing.
Couldn't have been that big.
I'm trying so hard.
We're trying to be
Anyway.
good. Trying to be good. Anyway.
Not even 5 minutes in. Not even 5
Speaking of not
minutes.
being good, I'm gonna turn and ask Henry if he needs to spend time on his knees. Anytime soon. I don't know if he still needs to go to church. I don't know if he still goes to church or what, but
I'm
you know,
presuming he
probably-
prays before he goes to sleep. I don't know.
He
Maybe
probably-
he thinks
yeah, but
God
he-
is dead. Who knows?
he probably needs a confession or something. I don't know.
All I do each night is pray.
For
Dear
deliverance from
Lord.
this group, I'm sure.
Probably.
This bunch of crazies.
Do you need
But
to
no,
pray?
seriously, I don't know if him being human, I mean, he might have to do different things than us.
I don't feel like I need to pray right now. I certainly need to try and,
Didn't they go to confession like all the time though? Like my elbow accidentally touched someone else's elbow. I have sinned. I feel lewd. I need to confess.
I mean,
that's
he
only a
kind
sin
of was.
these days.
I was gonna say he's kind of was in the Crusades, and I'm sure that he was probably ordered to do some uncouth things in the name of God.
Yeah, but you don't have to like ask for forgiveness when it's in the name of God. That's different.
I mean,
Anyway, all right. If he's not gonna do it, then onward to wherever the hell we're going.
he's running around with
Need
werewolves,
Jill.
and the gods haven't smited him yet, so I think he's in good standing.
Yet.
So are you guys heading out?
Hmm.
Yes.
All right. So, and I assume you're just going to go ahead and enter the Umbra.
Yeah, we'll take the
Okay.
Umbra as often as we can, but
We
Okay.
tend to get in trouble on the regular road, so
That's
That we
that's
do.
that's true.
tend to use Kavela as bait.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm I'm useful. Apparently.
Okay.
don't
So when you guys get into the Umbra, you're traveling. You're getting close to that first stopping point. You start noticing a darkness kind of creeping in towards the path in the Umbra. Only this is like an oily darkness. Kinda
like
gives
the
you-
corruption we saw.
Yes, very much. Very much.
I'm gonna roll. What am I gonna roll? Would it be perception and alertness?
Yes. $4d10, not $4d20.
Oh, my bad. Different game.
I mean, that 20 was nice.
It was, but let's have this instead.
Okay, you got one success. You feel like something is wrong in the area, but it's still off in the distance. You're not getting any real feeling for it, but you know that there's something in the area that is corrupted.
All right, so I'm gonna turn to the rest of them and be like, I don't know, something's not right. I feel weird. Hint,
And-
roll, bitches.
All right. What we're rolling perception and
Alertness.
Alertness.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the same feeling, Saranchus. Something hinky's up.
Well, that's not gonna work, is it?
Oh, God
Um,
damn it.
Nice one, Eris.
I agree completely.
D10, not D19.
Jesus.
All right, so okay. All right, so Cavella, you get the same sense as. Well, hold on. I actually need to go to that page so I can actually see it. Okay, so Henry, you get the same feeling. You can tell that something's not quite right. You're not a werewolf, so you're just like, this doesn't look right. So Eris and Cavella both notice something. So in the Umbra, you can actually see the animal spirits from the animals in the area.
Right.
These look emaciated. Very, like, unhealthy. They look sick. Like, even some of the magical creatures, like, have lost their usual luster. If that makes sense.
Okay.
In fact, you don't even see any fae in this area.
Is there Puka around?
No. Dipshit is gone.
Not my dipshit.
He is not here at the moment.
Okay. So, can I kind of like do a more in-depth kind of look around?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Is it the same roll?
Yeah.
I don't see shit.
You still got 2 successes. So this is... You don't really get any more detail out of it. You can't really determine what the source is,
Mhm.
but you do know that the deeper you're going, the more corrupted it's getting.
Is it kind of like, you know, when you go into like a lake or something and like you stir up the silt and it makes it harder to see?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
So the more murkiness that's there, it's because there's something there that's just obscuring your vision.
Right.
Okay.
And my dog, I'm not having a seizure, everybody. My dog is just like rubbing up against my chair.
Sure.
90 pounds of pit bull going, hey, I'm scratching my back on your chair.
She's doing the whole love me, love me.
Yes, pretty much. All right. So, you get to the first stopping point, and about the time you reach it is like the feeling in the Umbra right now is almost enough to make anyone nauseous. That's what the corruption level is.
I think it's time we hit the regular road.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And as you're leaving the Umbra, I need everyone to roll a perception check for me.
Is it just perception or just perception?
Just perception.
Oh, fuck.
All you need is 1.
Oh, okay. I got one.
Well, Cavella definitely heard it. Yeah, all you need is one, so. And as you're leaving, you just hear this ominous whisper. Keep coming. We're waiting.
I'm gonna look
I'm just
around.
gonna stop and go, did anybody else hear that, or was that just me?
Bye, Felicia.
Henry's like, I'm taking the black. Over the wall.
Fuck the Crusade, fuck it all, I'm out. Yeah, I mean, did you all hear that, or was...
I don't know if I heard it.
I heard it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I heard it.
Everybody heard it, but like you could actually hear the accent. Like this had almost a Gaelic, Scottish flavor to the accent. So yeah, but that you heard. Everyone heard the whisper. Everyone heard exactly what it said. Keep coming. We're waiting.
Does anybody recognize that voice?
Nope. I don't have shit.
Yeah, I don't... I heard the voice. I don't know what it was, though. Or who it was.
Can we tell if it's human or not human?
No, but when you make it out of the Umbra, we'll discuss.
If you make it out of the Ember, we'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Okay, hop it out.
All right. So when you exit, this part of the forest looks ill.
Okay.
The tree. I mean, it's still midsummer, so there's no reason for the trees to lose their leaves.
So it's like a reflection of the Umbra, just real world.
Right.
It's wrong.
It looks wrong. When you come out, I need a perception and alertness roll from everyone. And once again, everyone, I do apologize for my dogs. I do.
No, they're cute.
They're cute to y'all. We have to live with them, so...
Well, that's why it's
Stop
cute, because my dogs
complaining.
don't make noise.
Don't complain about puppies. Poor puppies.
I don't know why she's so whiny today.
She's
It's
in
fucking
heat.
Sunday, we gotta
That's
go back to
why.
work.
Oh.
She's in heat, and so she's crampy. All right. So one second, guys.
Give me my doll, motherfucker.
do we want to pause really quick and take her outside?
Yeah, let's do a be right back real
Okay,
quick.
we're gonna do a quick BRB, guys.
Give me all the my doll.
Sorry about that, everybody. We had a puppy potty break. So, so we had all rolled. What did we all roll for?
Okay, so when you come out and on the other side of the pool, and you look about, the only thing that comes to mind is the feeling that you think you might have in the woods from Blair Witch. So you actually see off in the distance, it looks like an altar.
What on earth is
What?
this?
I said let the human go first.
Are we using Henry as bait now?
You used me as bait.
Not
You
bait, but
volunteered.
No, not the first time.
That looks like an altar, and he should have some experience with that.
So who's approaching the altar?
Guess I am.
Okay.
Cleanse it with
Soft
holy
draw. I
fire,
will.
Henry.
So
Obviously,
we-
weapons drawn.
Of course, yeah. Bows out, everything.
get to the altar. The thing is, there are glyphs carved into the wood, and there's old blood that's settled into the carvings.
Ew.
There's wooden bowls with bits of bone and entrails that look like they've dried a little bit.
Ew.
Yeah, I mean, there are flies like crawling all over, buzzing
Well,
around
there's
the
no
altar.
question that this is some kind of sacrificial altar. I mean,
There is
Okay.
no.
And I'm
no
presuming for the
question.
wolves in the group, this just smells disgustingly dead.
This smells disgustingly dead, but the thing that's going to strike the wolves even worse is that the glyphs that are carved into the altar itself
Mm-hmm.
are wolf glyphs.
say what?
These are all
The fuck?
symbols.
Okay, so
Are these
Can I
like for
tell?
to attract them, or are these wolves doing this? Are they being sacrificed?
can anybody read them?
That's a very good question.
Well, there's a symbol that you know quite well. That
Let me
wonderful
get-
spiral.
God damn spirals.
Ew. Okay.
But yeah, and it just, you can tell that the sickness that's in this woods is literally, this is ground point. This is point zero. Because all the trees within 10 feet of this altar are dead.
Can we tell like how long since the last time it was used?
From the blood, you can tell that it's probably been 3 to 4 days. The entrails in the bowl have just started to dry out. There's still coagulated blood at the bottom of the bowl.
Nummy.
I'm gonna look at the group and be like, should we destroy it?
I don't.
Cleanse and
Probably.
purify the area.
That's your specialty. We can
Well,
take direction.
Henry, you're the one that has expertise in all this. Should we purify?
I have expertise in fighting people, not werewolves, vampires, all that jazz.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Have you read
Bearing
about
in,
anything?
bearing in mind a few days ago I'd never seen a werewolf before.
True.
Fair enough.
Henry,
That's
your
not exactly
hip,
true, is it?
your
Henry's
it's almost like the sword at your hip is humming right now. Like you can
Mhm.
actually feel the vibration against your side.
I hear Marky Mark.
Didn't I draw my sword?
Oh,
Yeah, we all have weapons drawn.
okay. My bad.
So it's vibrating in his hand.
It's
Yeah.
Orcs.
No, not to the point where you're about to drop it, but almost like you feel like you should just touch the altar with the blade.
okay.
Do we notice him doing this? Like, can we not like read his mind, but I mean,
Read his body, like
See
read
me
his body
slowly
like a
moving the sword
I'm,
down.
no, like I'm picturing him looking down at it and then looking at the altar because he's got this feeling.
Yeah, like I could actually picture it, looking at the hilt of the sword and then looking at the altar and looking back and forth before deciding to.
Yeah, okay, I'm backing up.
Yeah,
be-
I
I'm
noticed
not
Brennan's
getting
backing up, and I'm
entrails
just
on
like,
me. Sorry.
Henry, you good? I'm gonna start kind of slowly walking backwards as well.
Not wearing any bloody entrails.
Do I have to touch it? Can I not just like whack it? I wanna whack
Oh,
it.
you can whack it. It's fine.
Cool. I whack it.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
like
minute-
overhand whack.
Okay, so the minute the edge of that blade hits the wood, you actually see the sword engulf itself in golden and red flame, starting at the hilt, working its way all the way down to the tip of the blade,
Ooh, Thorsimir.
and literally it is in the altar as it splits in twain is just engulfed and starts to burn. And when it does this, it's this oily, putrid black smoke, like really disgusting black smoke. Like you're burning the putrefaction out of it.
Nice.
Did you know you could do that?
No.
Did you know that your sword was on fire? How did you do that?
I don't know. I just hit the thumb.
Is there a lot of smoke?
Yeah, I mean it's starting to billow, but then as time goes on, the smoke loses that oily nature.
I mean, is it big enough that someone from a distance will see it? Do we need to like hightail it out of here?
Yeah, that's kind of
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
So it's not like a huge bonfire type smoke.
No.
Okay.
Right.
But the smoke does clear after just a few minutes. Like anybody who's ever dealt with a bonfire or any wood fire and that much smoke, it shouldn't dissipate that quickly.
Okay.
So it's magic.
So remind me not
Never
to
to
fuck with
piss-
his sword.
Yeah, I was gonna say never to piss Henry off.
So
Well, he's a little bitch. I'm more worried about his sword.
I'm gonna say I ain't scared, but
Is the sword still
Wow.
on fire?
no,
Yeah,
actually,
it's
as
the
soon. No, it's not a birthday candle. You're not going to have to go. But no, as soon as the thing catches fire, the sword is out. Like the flames just stop, and the blade's unmarked, unscorched.
We're just gonna put that back in here.
Before you put it away, can you do it again? Or was it just because of the altar?
I don't know.
Well, not to
I
mention,
mean, did you
is
do
it?
anything? Did you think anything before you did it?
I thought let's smash my sword on this altar.
Well, did it change?
Did it feel different?
Yeah.
It vibrated a little bit.
Oh.
And your sword's never done that before?
It's not vibrated, no.
I mean,
I think I'd feel it
where did you get your sword?
in the Holy Land.
Okay. What?
Like in Jerusalem, like the Holy Land, that area.
Well, yeah, that area, yeah. It was found on the Crusades, and I was to bring it back.
Were you to bring it back to
To
the
Rome.
church?
Yes,
Hmm.
because believe it or not, this is the sword of Saint George.
And
Apparently.
who is Saint George?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
I was
who that
gonna
is.
say.
Well, there are many stories. Pick one. We could go with many.
Can you give us the Cliff Notes like version? How many of my people did he kill?
I don't know. Look, my knight just told me, look, sword, St. George, we need to get it back to Rome. And I was all like, okay, let's go.
So we have a potential weapon. Like real.
Like magical weapon.
Better than average.
So
weapon
I suppose
against
the next
whatever.
question is, are you going to take the sword to Rome?
Well, I kind of got scooped up by the Inquisition on the way, and we know what happened there.
Fair enough.
At the moment, it's
How
just...
does one get scooped up by the Inquisition? We've never asked you this.
He's a spy.
a spy?
I just whispered that to. No, you don't hear that. I wasn't talking to you.
Well,
you don't have this werewolf hearing.
Yeah.
I was whispering it to-
And I just whisper back to him, or back to Renee, I'm like, we're supposed to trust him.
and I'm just stood here watching them whisper to each other. Yeah.
So
no.
awful.
I was on my way to Rome to deliver said sword. And we stopped off, and basically they were a load of Inquisition there, and I guess they, what's the word? The word's gone out of my head.
So you as
pressed
puppet.
into service?
Yeah, but that's not the word I was thinking of, but
Made you an offer you couldn't refuse?
no, pressed
Slavery.
into service basically. But there was another word. Yes, there we
Conscripted.
go. Yes, I was conscripted
That's a big word.
into the Inquisition. And yeah, I stuck with it, basically.
Do they know what you have?
No, it's never reacted the way it has since I've been with you lovely people.
Okay.
So I need a perception and alertness from everyone. It's going to be a higher difficulty just for the sheer fact that you're all having this in-depth conversation.
I'm on it.
So is Renan. Damn.
Heightened awareness. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Eris doesn't hear it. At the same time, you guys hear the sound of twigs breaking.
We tell what direction?
Yeah, coming from the way that you need to be heading.
Of course.
Hey, church boy, you might want to pull that sword out again. I assume we all still, the rest of us have our weapons.
Oh
out.
yeah. I never
Yes,
put my
I shall
bow up.
unsheath my sword.
Lord bless this thy holy hand grenade of antidote.
I know,
Yes.
if only we had one.
Skip a bit,
Should
brother.
be 3,
So-
not 1.
Much too perilous. But as you guys turn in the direction that you just heard the twig snap, you see 4 individuals wearing chain that looks to be like it's been blackened. Tabards are black with a red cross. But this isn't the traditional cross. This is an inverted cross on this tabard.
So I just kind of lean over and I whisper in Henry's ear and I'm like, friends of yours?
I have no idea who they are.
You don't-
All of them are wearing
Okay.
helms. You can't really see their faces.
I'm like, so you don't recognize the tabards?
No.
Do we
Not the
recognize
upside.
the symbol?
I should probably ask if I do recognize the upside down cross, to be honest.
No, this is not something. The upside down cross that you've dealt with has only been, the catacombs in St. Peter's Basilica. This is not. This is more a mockery of the traditional Knight's Tabard from the Crusades.
Satanists.
So, but they are advancing towards you. It looks like they've got normal arms for knights or footmen of the time period.
Are their weapons drawn?
Actually, no. Well, two of them are actually wielding pole axes. So they're actually at rest. They're not ready to be used. The other two, their swords are still sheathed, and they're just carrying their shields.
Yeah, I knock an arrow, but I don't draw it.
Do they see us? I mean, obviously we see them.
I'm presuming
Oh.
they see us.
They're looking directly in your direction.
Are they walking towards us?
Yes.
No, they're standing.
Oh,
They're
they're standing. I
standing.
thought they were advancing towards us.
They had, as soon as everyone turned because they heard the twig snap, they stopped.
Halt, who goes there?
I was gonna say, does anybody want to talk to them? Or... I mean, I hate to just straight up kill them without, though they look evil as fuck.
I do have a giant cleaver.
I mean,
You do.
Well, it does appear that all roads do lead to Rome, don't they, Henry?
Oh snap!
I literally just kind of grabbed Henry by the armor and I said, I thought you didn't know them.
Can't see through there.
Well, yeah, they're all wearing helmets, but
Do you recognize that?
I'm guessing I'm recognize the voice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is a squire that you had thought you had left on the battlefield. The last time you had seen him, he had been run through, so gut wound. Yeah, pretty much.
Not
Last
a
rites.
not a survivable wound.
Yeah, this wound would have gotten septic real
Oh,
quick.
necromancers.
Mm.
Leaving. O-
The
So-
animated living.
do these fine things know that you tend to leave
up.
your comrades?
We lost Amon.
We lost a monk.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's okay. There we go.
Do these fine people know that you tend to leave comrades bleeding on the field while you and your masters run as cowards?
Hmm.
Sounds hot.
I'm just gonna stand my ground, but then ask him to take his helmet off.
He reaches up, takes it off, and drops it to the ground. Yeah, it's him.
Does he look dead?
Yeah,
No, he's
looks alright.
living. He's breathing. If you
Is there-
listen long enough, you can hear a heartbeat, and it's daylight.
Yeah, I'm more concerned with, are all his pieces parts him,
Yeah.
or is he like,
Yeah.
you know, that thing we
Frankenstein.
No,
you.
Mary Shelley did not write this episode.
saw? Well, okay, we saw Patchwork Man before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary Shelley did not write this episode. You guys are fine there.
Okay.
Henry?
How far away are they standing from us?
Oh, maybe 50 yards.
Are they dangerous?
Well, they look kind of dangerous, you know.
Well, I mean,
Their body language is relaxed.
Oh.
Doesn't look like they're
let
poised.
me rephrase my
Right.
question, Henry. Do you want us to kill them? Or do you want us to talk to them?
And I'm just gonna like hold my hand out as in telling these guys to just hold there,
Just to chill.
and I'm gonna walk towards him,
Oh,
still gripping my sword, but not.
Yeah, I kind
Not
of just
And I'm
threat.
gonna go
Um,
over, let's be ready to kill.
yeah, I kind of hold my bow and my arrow a little tighter. It's not fully drawn, but I'm ready to draw it at like a moment's notice.
As you're walking closer to them, I need you to roll a perception check.
don't fuck it up.
Don't make us save you, goddamn human.
Henry.
Okay, well, guess what? All you needed was one success, so you're fine.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Yeah, I was looking at that as pretty rough.
So, as you're getting closer to them, you actually, out of your corner of your eye, because your sword's drawn, and it's out of your corner of your eye, you actually see a glow
Mm.
as you're getting closer.
So as it glows, I just stop walking and then just look at him and ask, "How are you alive?" Because that wound would have killed any normal man.
Yes, but occasionally, a man might find a sponsor and goes from being normal to exceptional.
What do you call those things? What do you call those things that drink vampire blood but aren't vampire?
Ghouls?
In World of Darkness, yes.
I don't remember the name.
Kill it with
Familiars.
fire. Kill it with fire.
Do the sword pokey thing where he catches on fire and
I don't know how to turn that on. There isn't a button. It's not like a lightsaber.
it's like little kids like Thundercats told me you press it. Thundercat. Whoa! Sorry.
Okay. Do we hear that? That exchange?
I'm presuming that
you're-
exchange was loud enough.
You're close enough that you could hear it.
So as he says this to me, I just turn around and I'm like, are we thinking some hybrid vampire thing?
I don't know, but I guarantee whoever they are, that altar was theirs.
No. They're the master's pets. It was their
The
altar.
way he said pets, I'm
And
offended.
who is your master?
Don't trouble your pretty little head. I'll
Another
remove it
motherfucker
for
I'm gonna
you.
have to kill, apparently. Okay.
As he
Mhm.
says this, I literally draw my bow back and I'm like, you want to try that again?
Got my little area list.
All right, so initiative, people. Because
I did not fire an arrow. I did just threaten him.
exactly, and he made a threat first, and then you returned with threat. So I was assuming that
Yay, meat
combat.
cleaver gets to have fun.
Alright, so what is it?
How do we roll initiative?
Dexterity and
So it's going to be your perception and alertness, and I need to know how many successes you got.
oh. One.
Oh
One,
God,
two,
I'm there.
three,
Oh, the
four.
meat cleaver is ready.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If it's in green,
5.
it's a success, right?
If it's in green, that's a nat 10, so that counts as 2 successes.
Yeah, I'm ready. My body is ready for
All
this.
right, so
So is Cavella.
it is going at 3 successes. Eris is going at 1, 2, 3, 4,
I had
5 successes. Henry's going at 3 successes. 5 successes for Sarantius. Seven successes for Cavella. And now let me roll for. I'm breaking mine up into 2 groups. Going at 3 successes.
Excuse me.
And going at 2 successes. Okay, so Cavella, you go first. What are we doing?
I have no idea. So we're gonna fight, right?
Well, he just threatened. He just threatened Eris. Eris just threatened him. And so you can choose to hold your action and wait and see what actually transpires, or you can go now. It's up to you.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Mm-hmm.
Are they split? You roll twice, so are they split in two groups? Are they a little bit separate?
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're gonna have to pick a left and a right group to attack?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
I kind of want to try and shoot a arrow in between someone's eyes. Not
Okay.
regretting it. Not regretting it. No, no, no.
So I need you to roll
What do
dexterity
you
and
want?
archery.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, now I just need to find dexterity. Where the fuck are you?
Gonna be at the top.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Okay, so it is not a botch. However, because that was a called shot to between the eyes, that shot's going to go wide. Now, question, which one were you aiming at?
The one on the left? Or the one that talked to...
The one that was talking. Okay.
Yeah, the one that was talking shit.
So, yeah, Henry, you actually feel a breeze go past your head, because Cavella almost clipped you.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
All right, so Sarantius,
Mm-hmm.
what are we doing with your meat cleaver?
Meat cleaver
Of doom!
What were the stats on that again? What were the pluses? It was
It's going to be your strength +4 to damage.
Oh,
if you hit it.
perfect. So it's the same as my broadsword.
Yeah.
Now, what would happen if I accidentally had a meat cleaver in one hand and my broadsword in the other?
Accidentally, huh?
I mean, what if I just so happen?
Okay, so do you have the merit ambidextrous?
Let me see. Fuck no. Okay.
Then you would be at negatives on
Okay.
both attack.
Never mind. Giant meat cleaver it is.
Okay, so you're gonna close the distance. Are you going on the two with the axes, or are you going towards the ones that are talking to Henry?
I'm going with the ones with the axes. Fuck the talking ones.
Okay.
And I'm gonna target just one of them. And what is it? Strength plus
Strength plus melee, or dexterity and melee to hit.
dexterity and melee. Okay. Oh wow, I suck. I'm a little too excited.
You actually overextended yourself. So let me roll for. Let me just roll their dex and dodge.
Meat cleaver's heavy.
It's a little bit off balance. It's not a good, melee weapon. Okay. Actually, I'll hold on to that thought. All right, so Eris,
Yes.
your turn. What are you gonna do?
That wonderful arrow that's drawn, I'm shooting at a dude that talks too much.
Okay. Are we calling a shot?
No. I've played enough D&D with you. I'm not calling shots. I know better.
Could
than
you
that.
warn us next time, maybe?
It's dexterity and archery, right?
Yes.
Okay. I had 5 successes.
Okay. And he gets to roll a dodge because he's actually using some of his abilities. And just barely, good God, so She fires the arrow. And it's sailing. It's like looks like it's going to be right on target. And literally, it almost looks like he flickered. You know, kind of like in a dark room with a strobe light. That stop motion effect. Because literally, the next second, he's 18 inches to the left. And the arrow sails right past.
So he phased.
No, he's just that fast.
Oh.
So now it is Runin's turn.
I do have ambidextrous.
Nice.
So I'm gonna use my Kopesh and my dagger, and I'm just gonna go for whoever's closest. And
Okay, so
I got nothing.
right. So pretty much you just got overzealous and went in for the attack.
Fuck is up with us today?
Oh,
All the good rolls were used for trivial shit.
yeah, I guess so.
Apparently.
All right. And Henry, your turn.
What am I doing?
Attacking.
Golfing.
So literally, you feel the breeze go past your head, see an arrow go this way. Sarantius charges one of the axemen with his sword, overswings, misses completely. Eris takes a shot, and the arrow is right on track to go to the guy that was talking to you, and literally, it looks like he moved 18 inches to the left in a fraction of a second, and the arrow sails by. Renan swung and a miss, and now it's your turn, and he's kind of smirking.
Burn him with fire, Henry. Burn him with fire. He's not human.
Stick him with the pointy end.
I mean, that is the first rule of swordsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
So we've taken. So there's 4 of them, and we've not taken any of them down yet.
No.
That is correct.
So. I kind of want to take the dagger that's on my belt and throw that at the guy that stood next to him, the one who's talking, and then just run and charge the guy that's talking with my sword, which does aggravated damage to supernatural beings.
Okay, so
Or is that two moves in one?
I tell you what, I'll let you do it, but you're gonna have to split your dice pool. So whatever your dex and melee is,
Okay. So it's 5.
so you'd
I
have
have-
2.
A melee specialty.
Okay, so
It's
you could
8.
do 3 for the throw, and then 2 plus whatever your what your melee specialty does.
So 3 for the throw, and then 5. Yeah, so it's 8 altogether. So 3.
So roll for the throw first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flat of the blade kind of hits his chest and just kind of bounces off with that throw. Now roll for the charge. 2 successes. He gets an opportunity to dodge, but I don't get to use the special ability for this round, so because he already used it. And he's basically when you go to charge, like he didn't even have his sword drawn, but it's almost as if that sword is just magically in his hand, and he deflects the blow. Now it's their turn.
Can I hide?
Nope, too late to hide. Too late to hide. There is no hiding.
Late. Never too late. Never too late.
So, looking for one of the axemen right now. This is the one that tried to attack. Well, the one that Sarantius tried to attack. Okay, so Sarantius, when you overswing, the shadows on the ground from the trees literally coil themselves around you.
Ooh. Cuddly.
No. This is the drawn and quarter kind of ensnared, because literally they draw tight and you're being forced like this.
Yay. The rack.
Kinda, sorta. Portable rack. It's kind of handy.
It's hot.
All right. And then the one that Renan tried to attack.
What they do? What they do, Susie? Oh fuck.
All right, so you actually hear a voice in your head saying,
Like a crazy voice, or
"No, it's almost your own voice.
okay.
You know he's only going to betray everyone. He's a human. All humans hate us." All he is another Inquisitor yet to die.
No.
Damn.
Can she do
So
a will
prejudiced.
save? Can she do a will save?
She can try.
My willpower is not great.
You need to beat.
It was nice knowing you, Henry.
You need to beat 5 successes. Okay, so Renan has a new target.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
And
It was really nice
rolling,
knowing you, Henry.
rolling for the swordsman.
Go figure.
Well, one of the swordsmen.
I don't know if y'all can hear my dog. She's literally
Yeah,
trying
it's
to get in my
snoring.
lap. No, it's
Adorable.
got her head in my lap and she's just snorting at me.
Oh, well, it's adorable.
Hi. Go
Okay, so
Go
one of the swordsmen charges forward, and as he's goes to draw his blade, he's actually going for a pommel strike to Eris. So he's going to try to hit her in the jaw with the pommel of the sword as he's drawing it. So you can roll a dodge, so it's dex and dodge, and you only need to beat 2 successes.
Dex and dodge. Okay.
With style, ladies and gentlemen. With style. So, but now he's well within your, he's too close for you to use your bow. So, but you do have an enemy engaged. And now for Talking Man. Since Henry's right there and already tried to attack. And he's going for a shield bash, just to let you know. So Henry, you do have the opportunity to dodge. He is trying to bash you in the face with a shield.
What's dodge? Just
Dex and dodge.
Oh, Dex and dodge. Down and out.
No, not necessarily down. Let's see how much damage you take. And this is subdual damage. This is a blunt weapon, so it's... Okay, so you take 4 damage. So you're staggered. You're staggered. And once again, this is subdual. So if you look at your character sheet, let me pull your character sheet up. Okay, so you're going to put a slash, the hash mark, not the X. 4 boxes worth.
In where?
Where it says health, next to your piety and willpower.
Yeah.
Alright, if you click the arrow.
Oh yeah.
And it's the slash. So 4 boxes. So right now, basically your bell's been rung. This is subdual damage. This literally will be gone after the end of the encounter and after a day of rest. But until then, you're at a -2 to all rolls. So you'll subtract 2 dice from your pool. So congratulations, you're the first one in the group to actually take any damage. Yay, Henry!
How does it feel?
It hurts, apparently.
Oh.
All right. But yeah, so he just basically struck you across the face with the edge of his shield. All right. New round. Cavella.
I kind of want to shoot another. Or no, wait. Can I calm Renan down?
As of right now,
No, I'm doing anything yet.
it's out of character knowledge for you to know that she switched targets.
Oh, okay.
So as of right now, you wouldn't know anything's up with Renan.
Can I try and shoot another arrow between someone's eyes then?
Between
You're
someone's
calling
eyes
a
is
shot.
Called shot.
Awesome. So who are we going after?
I don't know. The closest? No, the one that's furthest away.
Okay, so the one that just wrapped Sarantius in shadows. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, question: do you want to do? Are you sure you want to put it between his eyes, or do you just want to shoot him?
Okay, fine. Let's just shoot him. This time it didn't work. The other time we'll just shoot him.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your dex and archery. And your bow does aggravated damage too. That's fantastic. All right. And let me roll his dex and dodge.
Please don't dodge. Come on.
No, not 6d110s. No. It's just... No, he did not dodge. So, and your bow does aggravated damage, and I think it's strength plus 2. So roll your strength and add 2 dice.
Roll my strength. I need to find my strength
Probably at the
first.
top.
Oh god. Okay. And add 2?
And add 2 dice to it. Okay, so he just took 3 points of aggravated damage. So, yeah. Good shot. Okay. And he is staggered. Good deal. Sarantius, you can do a you can either do a just straight up strength check, or if you want to burn a rage, you can wolf out and do a strength check.
I don't want to burn a rage. I'll do just strength.
Okay.
I should have enough strength that this should be okay. There we go.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Let's see. That's 5 successes. That's an almost perfect success since your dice pool was only 5 anyway. So yeah, you break free, and the person who bound you is now staggered because he has an arrow, and the hole where the arrow is actually smoking.
Well, hey, let's just say his skull's about to be split open with this hairy meat cleaver. I'm gonna whack him with the cleaver.
Dex and melee.
Oh, that looks a lot better than last time.
Okay, so aggravated damage. Yeah, you cleave his head.
Brains.
Yes. You said you were going to split his head. You did exactly that. And actually, it went down his head, through his neck, and now it's halfway into his chest.
That feels really good.
So, and considering how blunt that blade actually was, it's rather impressive.
War paint.
Wow. Okay. So Eris, now you have one of them in your face.
I'm gonna take out my fang dagger.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to stab.
Okay, any specific region you're stabbing? Are you going to try to, basically disembowel?
I'm thinking that I want to, have intestines spill out.
All right, roll.
All right, what do I need to just roll? What do I need to roll?
Dex and melee.
Dex and melee? Okay. Come on, dice, be in my favor.
Okay, so the stab was successful. However, you did not get the entrails to spill out the way you wanted to, but you did hit. So go ahead.
Damage.
Exactly, but it would have done twice the aggravated damage with the called shot. But you don't get to do twice the amount. However, you get to roll your strength, and that's how much aggravated damage he takes. Strength plus 1.
Strength plus 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, he is not staggered. He is still standing. However, he is in a lot of pain, and he's really pissed off.
Is this talking guy, or is this one of the other ones?
This is one of the guys with the... this is the other swordsman.
Okay.
Okay. And... Renan.
I have a question.
I have an answer. We'll see if they match.
Obviously, I heard this voice in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like my voice.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the nagging suspicion that it's not my voice. That the talking dude is doing something to me. And I know I failed my roll.
So you're attacking Henry. Got it.
There's got to be a way around this. I just haven't figured it out yet. Hang on. Because I will. If I rolled perception and intelligence, I mean, because it's not like I raged. I'm not an unthinking beast.
Are you going to? Do you want to attempt another will save versus its influence in order to not attack your party member?
Yes, because after all, after everything that happened in the last 2 days with him killing other people and then having my back while I killed my guy, there would have to be some doubt that was my thought.
Okay.
So let me roll again. Want to press the button. Henry, whatever happens, just don't jump out the window, Henry. It's gonna be okay. All right, here we go. Oh my god.
Hallelujah, Batman.
Jesus.
Okay. So yeah, that fog is cleared.
Good lord, you really like Henry.
Just
6
don't want to
successes.
kill like one of our party members. That would be bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, that influence is gone. So
But
you're now.
I don't get to. That was my turn, though. I don't get to attack now.
No,
right?
I'll let you attack.
Oh, all right then. Let me roll some melee and dexterity.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to step away for just a moment.
Okay.
Okay, do we need to do a BRB?
Yeah, do a BRB real quick.
Okay, we'll be right back, guys. It's just one of those moments today.
last one, I promise. If I can find it.
Sorry about that. Our dear Henry had to step away from the PC for a few, but he'll be back soon. So he's currently trussed up against a tree because he had the shit knocked out of him by a shield. So, carry on, Game Master.
All right,
I was rolling for an attack, and I did.
Yes.
No, I didn't. No, I had, and I rolled but didn't do anything.
You're still shaking the cobwebs out. It's fine. It's fine.
This fight's going well.
So, and now it is their turn. So the one that had a monk trussed up with shadows is dead. Currently sporting a meat cleaver sticking out of his chest by way of his head and neck. So now roll for this guy. Okay, so this is the one that was trying to manipulate Renan. He's basically doing an overhand. Once he realizes you've broken his control, he's just going to do an overhand chop. So. And fails. So literally, the poleaxe is actually stuck in the ground next to your foot, and has actually embedded itself in a tree root. That's how bad he botched this attack. So now for the swordsman that Eris attempted to gut.
He's bleeding profusely.
Yes, he is. And he's actually striking you with his gauntleted fist. Or at least he tried to.
I mean, he's bleeding. So you
He's
can't really hold
he's
him
hurting. He's hurting. And now for the one that was attacking Henry, he's actually going to hold his action. I'm going to withhold his action. So now we are back to Kavella.
Yeah.
It's your turn, dear.
Oh. Okay.
So you
So the
have
guy that
3
I hit-
enemies still standing.
Okay, so the guy that I hit is still alive.
Yes. He's hurting, but he's still alive.
I want to take him out, but try
Okay.
at least. So what do you need?
Dex and archery.
So the same as previous,
Mhm.
isn't it?
You're trying to shoot him again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course I want to kill that. Cut.
No, you hit him. So
Okay.
your strength +1.
Okay.
Roll your strength +1.
Oh. I didn't get that. Okay.
Okay. But you still hit him. You still did. Let's just say that he's not dead, but he is down. He's been hit twice with aggravated damage arrows. So we'll say that he is down. Because you did a pretty decent hit on him.
Okay.
All right. Sarantius.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your meat puppet on the end of your cleaver.
Yes.
What are you doing?
All right. So for ease of everything, I'm leaving axe in meat puppet and pulling out broadsword.
Okay.
I'm not taking the time to pull that out, and that's what he said.
Good tea.
Sorry. Now, how many are left over on the left group? I know there's dude talking to Henry, and I'm not gonna mess with him. Who else is over there with him?
One rushed.
I know one rushed Eris.
Yeah, and then the other one's on the ground with the arrows sticking out of him.
Okay. And then how many are left on the right side with me and meat puppet?
That's it. That's pretty much it. That's all that's left standing is the 2 swordsmen.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna attack the one swordsman.
So the one that's on Eris?
Yep.
Okay.
And since he's on Eris, can I come up from behind?
Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
We can tag team them. That'd be
It
fun.
happens, you know.
Can
Eiffel
I
Tower.
watch?
I mean, what?
I'm
Okay.
waiting for that. Come on.
So it'll be Dex and melee, as always. And there we go.
That is a very, very good hit. So go ahead and roll. Same damage as your broadsword. Well, that is your broadsword. Never mind.
Yep. So that you just need the strength plus whatever the weapon is, right?
Yep.
I'll take it.
All right, so... And this was a sneak attack.
Yep.
So we're going to double that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. So, Eris, you've basically dodged this guy's blow. You've got, your dagger in his gut right now. And yeah, so you feel this hot liquid just kind of splash across your face. And he his body falls this way, but the head falls the other way.
I just see Syringia standing there, and I'm like, really? You had to soak me a dead guy's blood?
Again.
Like, this is gonna start becoming a kink thing.
It's gonna stain. I'm gonna get it out.
All right. And Eris, your turn.
So, I'm going to take my dagger. And how close is the other guy to me?
He's probably about 30 yards.
30 yards?
Mm-hmm. He's where Henry was. Oh, sorry, not 30 yards. Probably about 15 yards.
I'm just gonna leave my fang dagger in the other guy, and I'm going to grab my bow up off the ground and shoot the guy.
Okay.
So, I need to roll my Archerian Dex. Archery. That's it.
Okay. So you line up the
cliff.
You line up the shot, you take the shot, it's a beautiful shot, and then it's almost as magic, that shield just goes. And you stick the shield with the arrow. And now it is his turn. Because, well, there's one writhing in the ground in agony with arrows sticking out of him. There's one that's been split almost in twain. And there's one that's been gutted and decapitated. So, let's see if he can actually pull this off. He turns to flee and trips over his own 2 feet.
Okay.
So now he's on the ground.
Well, hey, let me...
Attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Oh, God. You're all just going to pounce him, aren't you?
Yeah, at once we're all fucking just going at him.
Can we wolf out and pounce him?
You know what? Let's keep him alive.
Ooh, let's play with them like kitties.
Well,
Yeah.
let's get some information.
I mean, dogs play with their food too. I have
Oh,
3
that's
dogs.
true.
So
Whose turn is it?
Actually, it's Henry. If you're back, feel free. There we go.
So we
So
say torture, and here comes Henry.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Henry's
They
like, I'm
showed up
down.
again.
speak the word torture, and Henry shall appear.
Torture.
So the man that was fighting you saw his 3 companions fall and turned to flee, and tripped over his own 2 goddamn feet.
That's why you got stabbed in Holy Land, you nutter.
So now he is kind of sprawled about 5 feet away from where you're standing right now. The bells are starting to quit ringing in your head.
Is he face down or face up?
Oh, he's face down.
I like Renan's idea.
What was that?
Can we yell at him
Keep him
to?
alive and...
Yeah, can we yell at him to just leave him alive? You can maim him, but leave him alive so we can get more information out of him.
Is this the same dude who was doing the talking?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Delete. Okay, I just want to make sure I got the right dude.
Okay. So no putting my sword through his sternum.
I mean, you can, but I
Say a
mean, we'd
little
probably
lower.
we'd probably get a lot more, information if we just kept him alive.
Hey,
and-
internal 3rd-degree burns are a bad thing when you actually want information.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
it
we don't
depends
know if
on
it's gonna
where
go all
the-
fiery
where
when
the
I-
internal, 3rd-degree
It
burns
started
are.
glowing, and you could feel the heat emanating
That's
off
not
of it.
metagaming.
You started.
You saw a reaction.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, you didn't say anything about I could feel the heat. You only said it was glowing at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I guess in that case, I just have to find my dagger and just put that through his hand. Seems to be my go-to move.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, he's screaming, and need to roll and see if he can do this.
I just like knock him out.
I'm gonna say he doesn't. I got 2 successes, but it's not enough to actually get away with this. You do see him reach for the pouch that's at his side with his free hand.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to stake his other hand to the ground with my dagger. Well, you won't be reaching for
Chop his
nothing.
hand-
I
chop
love
his
it.
hand off.
I fucking love it.
Okay. Yeah. No. Literally, it's like she's just kind of. The way I see it is she just kind of walks up, sees him reach, and just like throws her dagger down, and
Nice.
but yeah, he's pinned to the earth with daggers through the hands now.
That's my kink.
We don't shame on this channel. It's fine.
We don't shame.
That's my Jesus kink.
Oh.
I'ma crucify you, baby.
Oh my god, y'all.
Okay, there's a line, and that's just got crossed. Yeah.
Okay, and whose turn is it now? Or is it no longer?
Combat's over.
Oh, combat's over. So I'm
So
gonna.
you have 2 living, hurting enemies that you can question for information.
Squeeze.
So I'm going to grab Fang, and the one who is cocky and talked a lot of shit. I'm gonna just go and crouch over him, and I'm gonna hold Fang just enough up against his groin that it doesn't actually hurt him, but he sure as hell feels it, and say, "Start talking."
He starts spouting up in Latin.
Oh, wait, I have something for this. Wait.
Do it.
Where is it? I have a 3 in linguistics, so would it be intelligence and linguistics? I mean,
I
Henry
was
probably
gonna
knows
say
it,
Henry
though,
could probably
Yeah.
translate
Sorry.
the Latin.
Yeah,
I
well,
got excited. I haven't been able to use that yet.
no, Renan and Henry definitely, with the background in linguistics, Henry with his time in the church. Basically, rough translation, when she sticks the business end of the dagger to his junk, he's like, "Do your worst, bitch."
Are y'all gonna tell me this?
Oh.
I just see
Yeah.
the looks on
Yeah,
their
yeah,
faces.
yeah.
What the
No,
fuck
this-
did he
this-
say?
No.
What did he say?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I want to neuter him.
All right.
Just be like, woo.
Henry's lost his shit, apparently.
Apparently.
Finally snapped. It's been too much for him.
Or feed it to him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, so
Okay,
did y'all tell me
wow.
what he said or no?
Yes.
So I literally am just like, are you sure about that? And I just look at both of you and I'm like, you might want to get information out of him because he's gonna bleed to death soon. And I just stab it right through his penis.
Okay, so you just stabbed.
Stabbers in this group. I don't know why.
So point of order. You just stabbed him in the junk, point blank, with a dagger that does aggravated damage. Congratulations, you just killed him.
All right, let's go torture the other one.
Fuck! What the fuck do you want to know? I'll talk. Shit.
In the meanwhile, I'm just like walking around. I'm pulling my huge cleaver out of the.
Pull your huge cleaver out of the dead body.
No, like literally, you 3 look over at the survivor, and he's just like, "I'll talk in English."
Talk, bitch.
I'll talk.
You know, jeez. All right. Yeah, he's like, okay. What do you? Usually, in interrogation there are questions.
Who made you? What are you? And where the fuck did you come from? And where's your master?
I came from London.
Short version.
If I give you the short version, there's a bastard.
Okay, does the bastard have a name?
Michael.
Michael, like the Archangel Michael? Are we talking the Saint Michael?
He ain't no saint.
And does he reside in these woods? Or does he have a home? Where would we find said Michael?
Thinking Michael's a bad dude.
I suggest you start talking,
Constantinople?
otherwise I'm going to take your jewels with my other dagger. They're kind of embedded in
gee,
your friends.
I was actually answering your question. However, you two busy spouting off to hear the answer, so I'm not going to repeat myself. Go ahead and kill me.
Constantinople, I heard it.
Now, what do you mean by what am I?
Well, Henry, you told us that, or I'm guessing, because you didn't really get a whole lot of words off on it, but that your friend over here died in the Crusades. Or should have died.
Yeah,
in
the one
Crusades.
whose neck you just chopped off did.
So again, I
don't know this
what
guy.
are you?
Well, see, there's a difference between all the way dead and just mostly dead. Mostly dead you can get better from. Did you actually see him breathe his last breath? Or were you too busy running?
I guess too busy running.
Yeah, don't worry. I ran too. It's fine. It's forgivable. Look, vampires can. If you make a deal with vampires, sometimes you get benefits out of it.
Who said anything about vampires?
Benefits.
So
I mean, hell, you should be dead anyway, because I told that bitch to kill you.
yeah, she is apparently stronger than you are.
What a surprise.
You know, that's what happens when you play with dead things. You kind of aren't as strong as you should be.
But don't worry. The hounds will get you.
Darling, we are the hounds.
No, you're pups, bitch.
I'm gonna stab him in the throat.
Okay.
Stabby, 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 stabby.
Do we need more information from him?
I don't know. I'll let Renee
Doesn't matter now.
attest to that. I'm not.
No, she said she was going to stab him in the throat. She didn't say that
Yeah,
she
I was
actually.
saying that in conversation,
you
not
said you
in
did.
actual action.
That's why I'm asking, do we need more information?
I'm just walking around with my giant meat cleaver.
I want
Not
to know
intimidating
what the cross
at
means.
all.
What
Just a mockery of what we used to serve. Michael thinks it's amusing.
Why is Michael controlling other werewolves?
He made a deal with their chieftain.
Which
Which
chieftain?
I don't know, the one who likes to dress himself up in dead things and talk about dancing a spiral?
Oh. That chieftain. Where is said chieftain?
I don't know.
Are you
Could be anywhere. Could be sneaking up behind you.
It's not scary, you know.
Oh, trusty meat cleaver, how I love you.
Wow.
It's just like sat there on a tree stump, just like, oh, cleaver.
I think he's sitting on one of the bodies, not a fucking tree stump.
Well, I mean, you might call the one that, he removed the head from Stumpy. I don't
I
know.
mean, maybe.
But, you destroyed one of his altars. But once the job is done, they'll hand over the child and he'll be on his merry way.
We don't know about the child, only Renan does because she's the one who had the vision of it.
Mhm.
Renan, do you physically react to this?
Yeah.
She just did.
Well, okay, that's on camera. I'm talking about actually in
I'm
the
gonna reach
game.
down, I'm gonna grab him by the hair. And I'm
Okay.
gonna be like, talk about the child. And I know they're confused, but that's okay.
Renan?
Hasn't been born yet.
But do they know where it's gonna be born?
Oh, she's in the Master's Dungeon.
In Constantinople.
If you were to go back to Constantinople, where would you go to find your master's lair, home, whatever you want to call it? I want directions.
Details.
She wants GPS, damn it. Google Maps. Google Maps that shit.
Alexa, show me the hideout in Constantinople.
Actually, he shuts up. He quits talking.
Oh no, that won't do.
I mean, I suppose nobody's taken the arrows out, have they?
No, because he'd bleed more if we took the arrows out.
So I don't know. Maybe some interrogative maneuvering of the arrow.
I
Okay,
was gonna
let's do
say
that.
just take my
Henry?
dagger out and actually start
I didn't
playing
know
off
he
his
had
No,
skin.
you're not touching any more with that. Henry can do it with the arrows. You're not doing anything more with that dagger of yours. We see what that does. Stop.
I'm just gonna
3 daggers.
I'm gonna slap
Stop
him
it!
like in the face and make sure he's like awake. Because
Yeah,
he mentioned the kid, so now shit's gotta get serious.
I feel like she's just got him by the hair and like one hand on the arrow and just be like,
rolling again. Increased difficulty. So are you twisting the arrow, or are you just moving it? What are we
I've
doing?
just got my hands on it for right now,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna be like, I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Catacombs under the basilica.
The Hagia Sophia?
Yeah.
Alright, we're good. I'm very familiar.
is that everything we need?
Yeah, cut his fucking throat.
Yes, ma'am. Grabbing the dagger and just slicing deep across his throat.
Jesus. I thought I
Okay.
had fun with my, sharp, pointy, stabby.
How the fuck are we gonna get to Turkey? Jeez. Okay.
Mm. Umbra's gonna get us at least somewhere.
So the funny thing is, as he dies, you actually notice that it actually feels lighter in the area. You've purified the altar, so it's like light's actually able to penetrate into the forest right here, and you can actually feel the taint lifting.
Awesome.
Okay, so could you guys not go where I can't follow?
Hi, dipshit.
Dipshits.
I don't know how much of a dipshit, but I am. You leave me behind because I try to follow, and it's like walking through fucking quicksand.
Well, you're here now, so it's okay.
If you just ride in one of our packs, that wouldn't be a problem.
Not it.
He likes
I
to
don't
ride.
have him in
my
mind.
dipshit.
I'm my own dipshit. Thank you very much. Now,
You're my dipshit.
who are these guys? Ew.
Apparently, they're dead things.
They were like this when we got here. I want to search the pouch of the guy who was reaching for the pouch.
Thank you for remembering. So,
call.
yes, go ahead and search the pouch. You find in the pouch some more of that wonderful parchment that's not parchment.
Ew.
Yeah,
folded-
me.
and it's actually rolled and sealed.
Yeah.
You
ew.
find a couple of glass vials. Two of them are empty. 3 still have this viscous red liquid.
That's hot.
That's how he gets his powers.
I just look at the thing and I'm just like, how much gold you all want to bet that this is blood? Vampire blood.
That'd be my guess.
I mean, you could just open it and smell it, and I'm guessing it would smell like blood.
I'm not.
I don't
gonna
want to smell a vampire. They smell dead.
But yes, it is blood. For lack of a better term. You find a few coins here and there. You also find a journal.
I opened the journal.
All right, the journal actually goes back to the Crusades. He started the journal when they actually landed in the Holy Land, and goes on, and you actually get to the battle where you saw him fall. He talks about dying, preparing himself to meet God, and this man walked out of the smoke and fire and offered him life, and he accepted the deal. This man was Michael, and he offered him blood, his wounds sealed, and he felt stronger, faster, almost instantaneously. And as long as he imbibed blood at least once a month from his master, his health remained. But if he went longer than that, the wound would reopen.
Gross.
Once a month, so he had like 5 months worth of supplies there. Oh well, saying that if his master's in Constantinople, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, the other thing too is does vampire blood not coagulate?
Ooh, because it's already dead.
Yep. And it's an airtight container. He goes on to talk about being on guard duty in the catacombs. He talked about someone is mentioned by the name of Lucian, who performs experiments. He's the one in charge of rituals.
Ew. You know, I thought humans were gross. I think that humans might be better than vampires.
Now, are you going to open the scroll?
Yeah,
Yes.
He already opened it.
Okay, so it's in Latin. Obviously not the same handwriting that was in the journal. But it's actually a communique from Lucian to Michael. And it basically states that the ritual is almost complete, and that this child will be the answer that they were searching for.
Is he reading that out loud?
Yes.
What on earth would a bunch of vampires want with a child?
That doesn't say anything else in the journal as far as why they want the child. Doesn't say anything else in the letter as far as why they want the child.
I was asking more for conversational pieces.
I know, but I was just filling in some blanks. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Did I see anything in my vision that would answer that question?
Actually, yeah. The perfect ghoul, the perfect guardian.
And I never told them all about my vision.
A pet worthy of Cain himself.
We all know Cain is the first vampire. I don't know if we all know that, but I know that.
Anybody who spent enough time reading that one book that you found that you did, yeah, they know.
I don't know if I want to tell them about my vision yet, but they must be wondering why the hell I kept asking about a girl.
Yeah. But,
or a child.
You know, at this point, we all kind of, at least I'm assuming that you learned something from Batty and you'll reveal it in time, as usual. So, looking around at the dead bodies and everything else, I think that we should go. We probably should find a spot and make some camp, let our human recover, and the rest of us recover from any sort of wounds, and just rest. Because I have a feeling that the road from here is not going to get any easier.
Okay.
Let's just not make camp right here.
Yeah, kind of gross smelling.
Yeah. So, is there anything else that we want to take off these guys?
Did we search everybody or just
No,
the
we didn't
No,
search
you searched
everyone.
the one.
I let's search the rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna the one that I kind of gutted. I'm gonna search him.
Okay, so him, as you get to his headless body, he's also got a pouch. He's actually got a satchel. He's wearing across his shoulder.
Okay. I open it up and look in it.
Yeah. It almost turns your stomach. Looks like he was collecting samples.
Ew, what?
There's jars. There's one jar that's got a heart suspended in alcohol.
I just hold up the jar and I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with these guys?
Different reagents. But he's also got another. He's the mummified hand of a werewolf.
Do I need to do a rage check?
No.
So I just kind of set the bag down in the middle of everybody. I'm like, Avella, run in. You might want to look through there and see if there's anything that you all might need for concoctions.
Nothing in this bag would be used for healing.
Okay.
Only for taking.
I mean, there's a jar of nightshade.
Well, I mean, nightshade makes a good poison.
Different herbs that are dried. Looks like he was gathering supplies for wherever they were headed.
Okay.
Looks like that's what his task was. He also had 3 vials of blood.
So the herbs and stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and toss in my pack, and because if we need to craft some poison later on down the line, we have it.
And the 2 pikesmen, the 2 guys with the pole arms, once again 3 vials of blood. One of them had a letter sealed with the letter. He had a basically a memo sealed with the letter M, saying "Trust no one." But nothing more on him. You do see what looks like a locket, and when you open it up, it's actually got a portrait on both sides. On one side, it's a young woman. On the other side, it's a child.
Interesting. Okay.
And then on the guy that you got the information out of, 3 vials of blood. And pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Shall we? Henry, are you
Onward.
good to walk? You got hit pretty hard in the face.
I just smile and got like 7 missing teeth or something. I'm good.
No, but actually, your cheekbone and the bridge of your nose are kind of, well, let's put it this way, off kilter.
Nice.
Kavela, can you heal Henry?
I was about to ask, can I fix that?
Yes, you can. Now, question: are you going to set the nose before you heal it?
Leave it crooked. It gives him character.
I think that's more up to Henry.
Yeah, what do you want, Henry?
To look as normal as possible would be nice.
So I just walk over
Okay.
to him and set his nose.
Ouch.
Not even going to give him any warning. Just going to go up to him and go.
I'm gonna be
'cause then he
like,
can't-
you're an
he can't
honorary
move."
werewolf. You'll be fine.
Does anybody have anything in medicine?
I
I do.
I do.
Well, Henry, you can't fix your own face.
But Kaivella's
I mean, it's just
healer.
like a It's all good.
Who's got the highest medicine?
I think Carmela does.
Yeah.
What is it?
4.
4. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I've
She's
got
good.
3.
If you want to
Yep.
look normal, you don't want one of us with no medical
Yeah.
So,
points to do
in-
it.
Intelligence and medicine to set the nose.
I thought the nose was already set.
No, he hasn't said it yet. Because they started talking about who has the best medicine, and that would be you. And I imagine we don't want to damage
No.
Henry any further.
But I thought Iris already did that.
I did say I
have to
did
roll
that,
for
but
it?
it's totally fine.
But-
Yeah, she
But you
did.
didn't
Okay.
So
roll for it yet.
Yeah, she hadn't rolled for it.
Yeah, I hadn't rolled
So-
for
Oh,
it,
I
so.
didn't know she had to roll for it because no one said, so it's kind of hard to know.
Sorry.
No, never mind.
Intelligence
The
and medicine.
intelligence getting the way?
Yep, there we go.
No, not intelligence does not get away. My fat fingers got in the way.
All right, so one success, it's good for the skill check. You're able to set the nose. It's not gentle. It doesn't tickle, but you don't do any damage.
That's good.
And now you can roll your gnosis to actually do the healing. It's no successes. I would suggest trying again once you guys actually make camp away from this area, because this area is probably tainted or still has a little bit of residual taint, and it might be interfering with the healing.
Let's blame that, please.
Yep, that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
But the nose is set.
All right. Let's carry on.
He's
to
just a
camp.
little bit of a mouth breather right now.
Yeah, I'll just try
Right
not
now?
to sneeze.
Was it? Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't he before?
So
Humongous sleep. I saw that. Don't think I didn't see that.
I did nothing.
No, not you. I'm watching you sleep.
So, are you guys going to make camp?
Yeah, away from here.
I think so.
Ooh.
Okay. The further you get away from the pool and from where the altar was, the more greenery you start to see.
Start hearing the birds chirping.
Exactly. Yes. And it starts looking normal again. And you guys do find a clearing. So you're able to make camp. And Cavella, if you want to roll again, once the camp's set up, you can.
Okay.
So it's set up, or
Yep.
Yeah. We'll just say we set up camp.
Okay, that's fantastic. See, it was the location that did it. So, Henry, you're no longer wounded. You can go on your character sheet and fix that.
you're
so you're
welcome.
no longer suffering any penalties or anything like that. So,
Thank you.
and you can tell from the map, because there is a small stream near here, you can tell from the map that your next point to go into the Umbra, well, the last point you need to go through the Umbra is within 5 hours of walking distance.
Okay. So I think we'll probably just sleep here and then carry on in the morning. Gives us time to recover and rest. What do you guys think?
I
Good
concur.
idea.
Okay.
I got first watch, I guess.
Yeah, and as you guys are, getting out of armor and everything, all right, guys, and literally like a troop of squirrels just kind of starts grabbing the dirty articles of clothing, taking them over to the stream, and start scrubbing them.
Like Cinderella.
We're Disney princesses.
Well, speak for yourself, Henry.
Do the dishes. Do the mopping.
Cinderella.
But
Cinderella.
but no, they just basically he enlisted them to help the group, to help the
Very
dipshits.
nice.
Help the
Very nice.
dipshits. Cool. So, I'm presuming nothing adventurous happens overnight. And...
No, nothing adventurous happens overnight. It's fairly quiet.
Okay. So, the next day, pack up camp and carry on.
Well, before we carry on, I think we should have a discussion about where we're carrying on to.
That is a good question. Where do we still want to go towards the mages, or do we want to...
If they choose to go towards the mages, I am splitting off and going elsewhere. And I will explain to them why.
Okay.
I've explained the vision, I've explained everything, and why I think we need to... I think if we went to the mages, eventually it would lead us to where I want to go. I just want to cut out the middleman. And if they don't, I get it. And if they want to split forces, that's fine. But I am going to Constantinople.
No, I'll go where we're going.
No, packs stick together, so...
If one goes, all goes.
But I might be wrong because I don't have a very clear vision. I just have a feeling about what the vision meant.
It's
So.
more of a clear-cut direction than we've had in a while. I mean, with this whole adventure, we haven't really had a clear-cut direction of, go here, here's the plan. No, because it's just like, here's an idea, good luck.
Well,
I think
we're
that
probably all going to die. I just, want to put that out there. But
at this rate, we're dealing with vampires, dead things, and even more dead things. Death is kind of inevitable. So
You guys should talk to the troll.
who?
a troll? What troll?
The troll.
Okay, can you be more specific?
The troll.
That troll?
Literally, so where the waterfall, there's actually a small waterfall where the stream flows down a hill, and there's actually a recess. Yeah, that's troll. You got visions, right? You see things. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Go talk to the troll. Okay,
talk to the troll.
going to talk to the troll. Be right back, fam. Going to talk to the troll.
So you get to the waterfall, you see the recess. There's actually a very nice carved oak door.
3. So I'm just trying to figure out a roll to
Okay.
get troll's attention without getting squashed by said troll.
I mean, you are a friend of the Fae, so...
Well, I have... All right, so hypothetical out-of-game question.
Okay.
Since I have a 3 in etiquette, I would assume that I would know how to approach a troll.
Okay. So your knowledge is in human, this world etiquette.
Okay. All right.
So as far as Fae
Yeah.
etiquette, you kind of
Anything in a cult.
yeah.
I mean, I suppose you could also ask Dipshit. He is right here.
I could. Do I need to bring like cookies or what's the proper form here? A bottle of wine? What am I doing?
You knock on the door.
That's it? Okay. Don't laugh, Henry. Trolls will make jelly out of people.
Oh no, that's a different kind of troll. There's no bridge here.
All right, I'm gonna go knock on the door then.
You knock on the door. Door's
FBI, open up!
Okay, that's fucking hilarious.
Interrogation. No, you knock on the door. The door's maybe 3.5 foot wide, 4 foot tall. So, and you just hear from the other side, it's open.
I'm gonna just wave to my friends because I'm never going to see them again. And I open the door and go inside.
It's kind of like the TARDIS, much bigger on the
Much
inside.
bigger on the inside, yeah.
And very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Rustic. The furniture's looks like it's made out of hand-carved wood. It's very tidy, though. It's very tidy, but it's not ostentatious.
Okay, ostentatious. I love that word.
But you smell this smell that, like, as soon as you smell it, your mouth waters.
Must be soup.
It's a nice stew.
It is a nice stew.
But I'm in the kitchen.
Oh boy. All right, so I go into the kitchen.
You go into the kitchen, and standing next to the cook fire, he stands maybe about 6'5", cobalt blue skin.
That's cool.
Long white hair bound at the back of his neck and braided. He turns around, and he's got a very large nose, very pronounced jaw. But if you could think of a troll version of Batty, he's got the laugh lines next to his eyes. He's got the worry lines across his brow. If anything, if he were in human or werewolf standards, you'd say it was at least 85, but he's Fae, so there's no way for you to really tell. But please sit. And he actually pulls the chair out for you.
Okay, I'll sit and I'll say, I'm sorry to disturb you, but
Oh, no
question.
disturbance. And he sets down a steaming bowl of stew.
I'm not gonna eat that. I'm sorry. I have to refuse your kindness. My friends are outside, and I don't want to eat without them.
Well, you can take the rest with you. Eat.
God, why do I feel like this is like one of those, if you eat the pomegranate seeds, you're stuck here forever? I'm not saying I don't trust you, Papa Bear. I'm just saying I don't trust you.
I was about to say, you don't trust me, and that's fine.
Right.
No, it's just stew.
Okay.
It's just stew.
All right, so I'll eat because I don't want to be rude because I need help.
Yeah, as you eat, it actually kind of like takes some of the worry and stress away.
Xanax soup, my favorite.
Xanax
I
soup.
could use some of that right now.
No, but it's that homey feeling.
Yeah.
It's that. There's a reason. We call it comfort food, right?
And
So
I'm trying very hard not to be like in a hurry because he's being so hospitable. But obviously, I'm in a hurry to get my questions answered, so I'm trying to behave.
So in other words, you're talking with your mouth full. Got it.
Yep. The puka said I should come talk to you.
Oh. And why did the puka, who I heard is called dipshit,
Yes, he is called dipshit.
and why, pray tell, did he say for you to come talk to me?
I've had a vision. And I need to find some way to clarify if it's real. Or will be real.
Well, normally I would say drink some tea and think on it. But I think we don't have time for that.
No, if it's real, we have a really long journey ahead of us. And we may already be too late. Not to be overly dramatic, but it's serious.
Okay, I need to roll. Okay, so he sits down across from you at the table, and
Excuse me.
his eyes which were the color of storm clouds, just go white and begin to glow.
I feel completely safe.
And he starts talking, but his voice has a different quality to it. Almost as if someone else is talking through him.
So my homeboy's channeling. Got it?
The child must be found. And new horizons must be crossed. This journey will take you from our shores to shores as yet unseen.
All right, pack your bags, kids.
And his eyes go back to the regular color. What did I miss?
Basically are sending us away. Really far away.
Well, I'm not sending. I don't know who's sending. I just channel.
Who did he
I don't get to
channel?
determine. I don't determine the message. I just relay it.
I was just really hoping for a different message. I feel like I should do something, offer him a service or give him something for his time. Like, do I have any trinkets or behave yourselves, kids?
He pats your hand. You kept an old man company for dinner. Consider it returned.
All right.
And then he takes the stew pot and pours it into this large clay earthenware vessel. Seals it. It'll stay hot that way. Feed your
Thank you.
friends.
I appreciate your time and your service. Thank you. I go out and give them soup.
And you turn around and look, and the door is gone.
Soup.
So you're coming back and carrying this container. I take it the troll gave you gifts.
Well, it's really good soup. It's a stew, actually. So I give it to him. And just kind of go sit. I gotta think for a bit while they eat.
All right. So, eating and kind of just like out of the corner of my eye, keeping an eye on Renan.
Yeah, and as you guys eat, you're actually going to gain 2 willpower points for eating the stew.
Like permanently?
Permanent.
Excellent.
Oh.
That's probably
See, it's not always a bad thing to take gifts from the Fae.
Ultimate cosmic willpower.
You never
We
know.
never know with you.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, you never know with the Fae. You know, one minute they're taking your shoe, since you're born.
Here, eat this stew, and now you're dead.
Oh no, they never just outright kill you.
No, you're in
That would be no
purgatory
fun
now
for
for the
them.
rest of your life.
Or here, you have now become in service to the Fae forever.
Mm.
Or we're going to make you sleep for 100 years. All right. But yes, everybody gains 2 willpower points permanently.
Very nice.
So
finish eating, clean up. Is the container still there? Like, do we need to return it to the troll? Like, we don't know that the door is gone.
It's still there.
Okay.
The door is gone, but it's still there.
I think we should keep it,
Okay.
just in case. Maybe it's magic or something. I don't know.
Oh, she mentioned something. Okay. Take a look in the stew pot in the container.
All
And
right, what do I
opening
see?
the lid and looking in.
It looks as if you guys had never served any of it.
It's never ending possible from the Olive Garden. Yes.
What now?
It still looks like it has the same amount that it did when you opened it,
Wow.
and it's still hot.
Put the lid back on. A couple of seconds later, I take the lid back off to see if it's like disappeared.
Nope.
Put the lid back on slowly and kind of back away, and I'm like, Faye, got it. Well, at least now we know we'll never starve to death.
That's good because we've got a really long trip. In
All right.
fact,
Brennan, where are we headed?
we are going to Constantinople.
All right.
Which is
He's booking our flights, folks.
2,000.
They've been canceled.
2,009 miles.
We're walking.
Now that would be driving, so it's 34 hours driving. Well, I say we take the Umbra for as far as we can. I'm sure it won't cross. Well, no.
So I pull my map out, and I'm presuming that it has Constantinople on it.
Yeah.
And
Actually, we should. The Umbra's not going to travel over water, I assume.
No, it's not.
Okay.
So the Mediterranean is not an option.
Okay. So we could go over to like towards Brussels and grab the Umbra there, and then pretty much go across the whole continent.
Yeah,
until,
that you can do.
until
You'll
we
have to
get
kind of
the Sea of
hopscotch it,
Marmara.
but
Yeah.
all right.
Grab the Umbra to Brussels. Let's just hop on the tube.
No, I mean we can't. I mean, but we can go. We can go to the edge of England, and then we'll have to do it like humans.
Well, aren't we
Take a
already out of
boat.
England?
no, you guys aren't in England.
Where
Yeah.
were we? Where did we end up?
We're
Okay.
Romania.
we're in Romania.
Romania. Okay, sorry. my
Yeah,
bad.
actually,
I forgot.
Constantinople is not that far
All right.
because you guys were in
Not.
Romania and going to go to Vienna at first.
Right. Okay.
Just
Yeah,
down the
that's-
road.
All right, then we should totally take the Umbra. We'll be fine.
Can we take the Umbra all the way to Turkey, though?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because there's the land bridge there outside of Bulgaria.
Yep.
Because Istanbul is in between the Sea of Marmara and what is it? Black Sea. I think it's the Black Sea.
Okay. So onward to Turkey.
Okay. So if anybody says Hash Gelden is, just say Hash Bulduk. Okay. Just trust me on
Hosh
this.
Bulldog?
Hash Bulduk.
Hosh Bulldog.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way nobody will think you're rude.
Okay.
I'm carrying on a giant meat cleaver.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna talk to you,
Probably
some
for the
crazy
best.
people. I don't know.
Probably for the best.
or they're gonna ask you to butcher a goat.
I can do
Oh,
that.
that's a given. Trust me, that's a given. That's,
I'll do that with fun.
that's gonna happen every week.
All right. Let's get this
All right.
into the
Go.
Umbra and get started. So, there's a stream right next to us to take into the Umbra.
You know it needs to be standing water. It can't be flowing water.
Do we need to find a pool?
Yeah. The next entry point is about 5 hours away.
Okay, so we got a little walk.
Yeah.
All right.
Please don't let us meet anybody on our walk. I hate meeting people on our walks.
You meet the nicest people on your walk.
No, we have to kill them
Every single time.
every time.
No,
Sometimes
actually,
we have to torture them.
the 5 hour walk, nothing.
You mean for
You
once
get to-
we actually had a nice 5-hour walk?
Nice
Damn.
5 hour walk. You know, no ring wraiths chasing anybody. No, this is just a nice walk through the woods. Somebody carrying a giant meat cleaver.
That's probably why we were left alone. Someone's carrying a giant meat cleaver.
With a sword on
Sometimes
their
you
back
gotta
as
do
well.
We have the Witcher with us, everyone. Okay.
All right, so who's Yasker then?
So yeah, we just head into the Umbra and go on to the next spot.
Okay.
Is there anything happening in the Umbra that we need to be aware of?
The only thing that you notice is that it doesn't feel tainted, but it's quiet. It doesn't have the usual background noise.
Is Dipshit still with us?
Oh yeah, he's, but he's oddly quiet and subdued.
Hey, Dipshit.
Yeah.
Why is it so quiet?
It's the land.
What's wrong with the land?
Too much bloodshed, and eventually the land starts to die. It loses its magic.
That's sad.
It becomes banal.
Really
Yeah.
sad. So, what part of the area are we in? Why is the land dying?
Just bloodshed. Wars, hatred. Sometimes a lack of belief, because, you got the church spreading the things that, oh, magical creatures don't exist, and magic doesn't exist, and this doesn't exist, and this doesn't exist. So eventually, nobody believes in fairies, and then, well, fairies don't exist.
Can I hug Dipshit? I want to hug him now. It's sad.
But then you have other areas where it's like, we're still in children's stories and everything else, and so people still believe a little bit.
Yeah. That's very sad.
But, things happen. People forget why they celebrate certain holidays. But enough talking about this stuff, because hopefully, we come to more vibrant places.
Agreed.
Because, you guys take me to the most wonderful places.
Hey, you chose to hitch a ride, man.
Well, you guys are at least mildly entertaining most times.
Mildly entertaining. Okay. So are we getting close to the next point of exit?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's probably where we should probably call it for today. Don't you think? Or do you want to
Indeed.
get to another spot?
Kitty's hungry.
Kitty's hungry. Well, that sounds like a great place to call it then. Time to go feed the animals. Well, everybody...
Don't say that too loud. Ours will start reacting.
I know. Everyone, thank you so much for being
Feed
here.
the animals. Food.
You guys have been amazing as always. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up. You guys can find everybody at the wonderful links in the chat. And all that fun stuff. Do you guys want to do outros today, or do you want to skip them today?
We'll skip them today.
Alright, cool. We've done them enough times. Y'all should know who everybody is. But thank you all so much for being here. Just sit tight, everybody, and we'll get ready to raid.